Six Nations, England. Excuse the jersey, I do not have an England jersey. But hey, there's a former Hurricanes guy in the squad, so rocking the Hurricanes jersey. England hat on. Let's get started. 2018, Six Nations did not go the best for England. Finished 5th overall. 2 wins and 3 losses. They had wins over Italy and Wales, but lost to Scotland and France away, and then again to Ireland, who were eventual champions at home. So yeah, it was definitely a bit of a step back for Eddie Jones in 2018. Six Nations didn't go great, lost the tour to South Africa, but did pick up a win there. And then November, things just started to seem to be coming right. Had some victories over South Africa. Yeah, pushed the All Blacks, barring one kind of disallowed try, all the way. So yeah, there was a lot to like about England in November. Especially with some big guns out as well. So some of them are back for the Six Nations. We'll have a quick look at the squad. And yeah, a few guys who are out and what the expectations kind of are for England. So I'm not going to go through every player, but there's a lot to like about the squad. I mean, both the Vunipola brothers are back. So that's always going to be good news to have one of the best loose heads and loose forwards in the squad. There are a few experienced guys out though. I mean, there's no Dylan Hartley. He is injured, so he's not going to be back as far as I'm aware. Rob Shaw is not available. Would he have made the team based on some of the other guys that are available? I don't know, because there's a fair few younger guys there as well. Underhill, who's one of those younger guys, is also not fit, which is a particular disappointment because he was really on fire in November. Watson's injured as well, so he's not going to be available. But, I mean, you still got your core guys. There's plenty of depth in the second row with Itoje, Cruz, Launchbury, Laws. You know, there's lots to like about that. The back row seems to be, I guess, kind of settling down. I know there was a lot of critiquing of Eddie's selections in the back row at times. But, I mean, when you look at especially guys like Curry, who's kind of come a long way since I've been watching him. Hughes is back fit. Shields, I think there was a question mark about his fitness, but he seems to be all right. So, as I said, Vunipola and Mark Wilson's been putting in good shifts for Newcastle. Yeah, I think there's a lot to like about that England side. In that department for the backs, there are a few changes. There's no Danny Kerr. I suppose he's kind of paid the price for a bit of form. But Youngs is still around, and Robson will at last kind of make his England debut, which will be nice. Ford and Farrell. Farrell's got a question mark about his fitness because he had some work done on his thumb. So it might be Ford for the first game if Farrell's not fit, but Farrell is confident that he's going to be available. I guess we will see in the coming days. Tuilangi, if he can stay fit, that'd be very good news for England. Joseph was called back after proving his own fitness, so that's good. Thokana Singer, man, that guy has been electric from what I've seen of him in 2018, so I'm hoping he gets a game. But there's still plenty of competition for those back 3 spots as well. Thorley could get his first cap if he gets a game. He's been very exciting from what I've seen for Gloucester. He seems like a very, very talented youngster. Johnny May is always going to be there or thereabouts. I picked him in my Northern Hemisphere Team of the Year, so I think he's pretty good. Jack Noel. Eddie Jones has been talking about him at flanker. I don't know if he's just doing tongue-in-cheek stuff. I would imagine that's what it is, but there was news stories saying that, yeah, I could play Jack Noel at flanker. So I guess that's just Eddie being Eddie. But hey, you never know. So yeah, I mean, the breakdown of all the players, there's 7 from Saracens, 6 from Exeter and Leicester, 5 from Wasps, 3 from Quins, 2 from Worcester, 2 from Sale, 2 from Bath, 1 each from Northampton, Newcastle and Gloucester. So, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. I mean, Saracens have been doing very well in the Champions Cup. They finished top of everybody from the pool stages. Exeter didn't quite make it, but in the Premiership they are busting things up, so I kind of guess that makes sense. Fixtures-wise, I think this is where it gets a bit tough for England because you got Ireland away. That's a pretty tough prospect. France at home, okay, that's fine. Wales away, they're a different prospect at the Millennium, and then Italy and Scotland at home. So you feel like if if England can win one of those ones against either Ireland or Wales, and then, you know, go into the last two games against Italy and Scotland at home, they could perhaps hope that somebody else drops a game and still be in it. The odds of a Grand Slam this year seem to be pretty low according to the bookies. They're not giving anyone, including Ireland, a very good shot at that. So, yeah, I feel like, you know, they've got the 3 home games, but those 2 trips to Ireland and Wales respectively could be pretty tough. So I think they would definitely need to win 1. If they could win 2, man, then they'd definitely be on the road to a potential Grand Slam of their own. But that's really looking tough. But yeah, potential debuts for guys like Ben Earl, Jack Singleton, Ollie Thorley, and Dan Robson. So there's a bit of youth in there, plus a fair bit of experience as well with some of the guys coming back. How do you guys think England are looking for 2019? As I said, 2018 wasn't their best year, but I feel like they ended it kind of on the right track. So there's still room to improve from that trajectory they were on. Will some of the less experienced guys get more game time? Kind of remains to be seen, because I still feel like Eddie's always going to be under pressure in that job that he's in, but especially after the Six Nations last year, the microscope is definitely going to be on him and his guys. Maybe in that last couple of rounds, Italy and Scotland, maybe they can kind of vary things up a bit, but then Scotland aren't a team to be taken lightly either. Yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts on the squad. Anybody else you would have liked to see in that didn't get picked? Anybody in the squad that you think perhaps doesn't deserve a spot, or guys you're excited to see? Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Bookies have got them finishing second, but as people always point out with England, the number of punters in England put more money on England, so that skews the odds a bit, but they are second based on the bookies odds anyway. So yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.